Back in May of this year, 2022, I became a consumer through a company called Robinhood, who sells stocks and also deals in cryptocurrency. After only a few months of being with Robinhood and making my purchases through Robinhood for my stocks and for my cryptocurrency, I was pretty much restricted from everything. I could only sell. That's all I could do, and it went to a brokerage account, and it didn't allow me to have access to that brokerage account, cash or money or cash, whatever you want to consider it. But still to this day, which is almost 30 days later, I still don't have access to them funds. I did a little bit of research about Robinhood before I decided to go ahead and dip my toes in the cold water and start to try to buy a few stocks and to purchase some cryptocurrency, especially with the amount of dips that are going on right now with the crypto market. And I think it was back in May when I started to make my first purchases, and I started out small. And then as I started to get more involved with Robinhood, because I started to see profits turning, I started to see money being made and whatnot. When the beginning of July came around, I was getting ready to go into my app on my phone to check the market and see where my funds were standing at. And that's when I realized that at the top of my app, it said that I was no longer able to purchase crypto. And I thought that was odd. I thought it was a mistake because it was actually my own debit card that I used to purchase the crypto with. And then I switched over to the stocks, and the stock said the same thing. And I wound up sending an email to Robinhood asking them what the problem was. And they said that the problem was that I had been making unauthorized purchases. So I asked them, how have I been making unauthorized purchases when you've been letting me purchase with the same cards for a number of months now? And they said that, they said, yeah, they said that I was making unauthorized purchases because of a card ending in a certain number, which was linked to my bank account. So they told me that if I wanted to unlock the restrictions, that I was to get my driver's license, take a photo of the front, take a photo of the back, and then to take my social security card and do both, or do the same thing to both of them, but the social security card had to be signed on the back, which I did. And then they wanted a copy of the bank statements to the most recent transactions that I had made that was less than 60 days old or within 60 days. So I went to the bank. I showed the bank branch manager the email that I got from Robinhood. She read it, went over it, gave me the information that I needed, and I took it home. And I proceeded to email Robinhood, and they said that they would not accept a picture. They wouldn't accept a snapshot, whatever you call them. They wouldn't accept. What's it called when you take a picture on your phone and you just snap it? And they wouldn't accept the pictures. They said it had to be sent in PDF format. So what I done was I downloaded a PDF format app to my phone, and I went ahead and sent the pictures over to the PDF format app, and it was transferred from being just a regular photo into a PDF file. So I sent it to them along with my social security card and my driver's license. And I met all three qualifications that they asked for in order for me to unlock my account. So upon doing so, I waited probably 2 or 3 days to get a reply back from them. And the response that they sent me was that I had sent them photographs or snapshots with my cell phone, and they weren't going to accept them when they were in fact PDF file. So I sent them again, and when they went to open it, it was secured with a password because it was my banking information. And I went ahead and I sent them the password so that they could open it and view the PDF format. And they said even though I sent them the password to open it, they weren't going to accept anything that took a password to open. So I went ahead, I removed the password, and I resent them the PDF file. They received it. They told me thank you for sending them the information they asked for. And it was probably a day or so later that they told me that the PDF file that I had sent them of my bank account and my statement with my name and address on them wasn't going to be accepted. So I didn't know what to do from there. So I went ahead and I emailed them back. I told them that I would prefer to talk to somebody in management or somebody above just customer support. And I got an email back from a lady, and she said that my case was being escalated to a newer level because of the extent of trouble that I had been through for several weeks. And after that, it was just one day I would get an email saying, "Hey, you're good. We got the information we needed." And then a couple of days would pass by, and I would get another email that said, "We can't accept your information." So I was to a point where I was resending the same information like repeatedly. It was redundant, really, and it never got accepted. My accounts had never been unlocked. Um, I thought, well, maybe if I just sell everything and send it back to my bank account, I won't have to deal with Robinhood anymore. But it didn't work that way because when I made the sales, it went into a brokerage account to which I didn't have access to either because they denied me access to that as well. Um, when you go into your account and you want to make a sale or a purchase, with me the buy button to purchase was gone, blacked out, and I could only sell. But it didn't say, "Hey, it's going to go to just a brokerage account that you can't access either." So everything that I sold went to the brokerage account, and I still don't have access to this day to my Robinhood funds.